My name is Don Hickson, and joining me, Snarl General Manager Hangman Tex Lynch, and we've got an hour's worth of Legends Wrestling. Nothing but legends all the time. Isn't that right, Tex?
That's right, Don. Legends Showdown, where we highlight the RWL Legends Division, and we've got an hour's worth of great matches coming up, so stick around, folks.
But you are, Tex. It's an action-packed card, so let's get underway with our opening contest, in which we will see first the Masked Superstar, managed by the Grand Wizard of Wrestling, facing the Mormon Giant, Don Leo Jonathan.
All right, the Mormon Giant, DLJ, back with us after a couple of months.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by GW. And from parts unknown, weighing in at 275 pounds, the Masked Man Superstar.
The Grand Wizard, accompanying the Masked Superstar, a former Legends Division World Champion, to the ring for this match with the Mormon Giant, Don Leo Jonathan. And Tex, what do you make of this guy who wears a mask not too dissimilar to your own?
Lies, Don, filthy lies. Fact of the matter is, my mask has different coloration, and hey, I look better underneath mine than he does.
Just a trivial thing, making small talk. The real thing that's going to matter is the Masked Superstar's wrestling skills. How will they fare against the Mormon Giant, Don Leo Jonathan?
Hard to say. Don Leo Jonathan's been absent for a while, a couple of months now, and now he's back, so we'll just have to wait and see how he's doing. Maybe there's a little ring rust there, maybe there ain't. We'll just have to find out. And the capacity crowd here in Liverpool, England is going absolutely nuts for the Mormon Giant, Don Leo Jonathan.
And his opponent, from Salt Lake City, Utah, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Giant, Don Leo Jonathan.
Well, in a trend likely to end effective October 1st, Don Leo Jonathan has participated in matches on both Snarl and Rage. And with the brand split upcoming, one wonders, where will Don Leo Jonathan wind up? Either way, it really doesn't matter because Don Leo Jonathan is back after a couple of months, and he is going to continue on his quest to wrestling some of the biggest and the baddest in RWL's Legends Division.
True, but at the same time, having been gone for a couple of months, again, let's see if he's got any ring rust going on. Masked Superstar ain't exactly a slouch.
Our opening contest just about to get underway. The bell sounds. Our contestants step center ring. Slap down DDT from Don Leo Jonathan, the Masked Superstar, quickly countering that into a dragon screw. Hard kick to the chest. As the Masked Superstar rounds up Don Leo Jonathan, fireman's carry from the Mormon Giant. Quick counter from the Masked Superstar. Tried for the neck breaker, didn't get it, and catches a clothesline from DLJ. Now into a rear chin lock on the Masked Superstar. The look of concern on the face of the Grand Wizard just about says everything here. As the Masked Superstar battles his way out of a situation here. Hard shots, two shots. Oh man, swing and a miss. Double axe handle from the Masked Superstar takes Don Leo Jonathan down. Couple of hard shots, a quick counter from DLJ and a clothesline, and out onto the floor goes the Masked Superstar, and here is the Grand Wizard declaring his protestations quite loudly. And the distraction has worked into a pin. Goes the Masked Superstar. One, only a one. As Don Leo Jonathan begins to find himself with some trouble here. Wait, on second thought, maybe let's delay that. The Masked Superstar, using the ropes to get himself back to his feet, goes behind a back rake on Don Leo Jonathan. The Masked Superstar, no respecter of the rule book whatsoever. Masked Superstar beginning to go to work on the arms of Don Leo Jonathan. Don Leo Jonathan quickly countered again into a dragon sleeper, headbutt to the shoulder area, and another. Don Leo Jonathan into an inverted DDT as the Masked Superstar continues his assault on the arms of Don Leo Jonathan. Goes to recover but does not even get a single one. Don Leo Jonathan counters the double chop, running forearm, takes the Masked Superstar down to the canvas. And a fireman's carry takes Don Leo Jonathan down to the canvas. He rolls himself out onto the floor here. brings himself back inside. Hard shot. Quick counter from the Masked Superstar. Superstar whips Don Leo Jonathan in the corner. Down he goes with a running clothesline. The Masked Wizard of Wrestling, engaging in his usual chicanery and shenanigans, introducing a steel chair into the ring. The referee will get that out of there. Don Leo Jonathan escorts the Superstar to the turnbuckle, and here we go. Beating a tattoo on the skull of the Masked Superstar against that turnbuckle. Hard forearm. Now the Masked Superstar. Laid, look at this. Don Leo Jonathan taking advantage of the distraction here. The Grand Wizard and the Masked Superstar hoisted on their own petard as Don Leo Jonathan tries for a cover but decides against it. Now stalking the Masked Superstar after that chair shot. Back body drop from the Masked Superstar, who resumes his attack on the arms of DLJ. The Mormon Giant out on the apron using the ropes to get his bearings back as the Masked Superstar shows off for the crowd here in Liverpool. Hard clothesline. A second hard clothesline, a rebound off the ropes, and a beautiful flying kick from the Masked Superstar. Rounds up Don Leo Jonathan. Headlock punch. Follows it up with a withering series of blows determined to keep Don Leo Jonathan down on the canvas, and he succeeds in doing so. Rolls DLJ over. The Masked Superstar covers. 1, 2, only 2. Just a 2 count. Don Leo Jonathan still in the game here as the Masked Superstar again continues to play around with those turnbuckles, trying to expose the steel. DLJ counters with an elbow, and again hoisted on his own petard. Looks like the cheating book didn't work out too well here as Don Leo Jonathan, the Masked Superstar, in the far corner. Here goes those machine gun punches, followed by a nice European uppercut. Masked Superstar laid out in the corner with an alley-oop out of the corner, assisted by DLJ as the referee corrects the problems with our turnbuckle. And the Grand Wizard, perhaps deciding not to cheat anymore at this point, doesn't seem to be working out for his man. DLJ with a withering series of shots, punches and kicks. Absolutely relentless. Don Leo Jonathan with a hard kick to the midsection. Down goes the Masked Superstar. And Don Leo Jonathan escorts him center ring, goes for the cover, hooks a leg here. 1, 2, and that is all. Don Leo Jonathan wins this one by pinfall.
Here is your winner, the Giant, Don Leo Jonathan.
And so a simple 3-word lesson for the Masked Superstar and the Grand Wizard of Wrestling: cheaters never prosper. As Don Leo Jonathan uses every advantage they tried to use for themselves for himself instead, and picks up a 3-count pinfall victory over the Masked Superstar.
And it looks like there ain't a single sign of no ring rust on Don Leo Jonathan, and he just went all kinds of off on the Masked Superstar, using every single trick that they tried to use, and oh man, he's also clever besides being big, strong, and potentially dangerous.
Terrific win for the Mormon Giant, and that is only the beginning of tonight's card. We've got a whole lot more on tap, so do stay with us as RWL Legends Showdown continues. Texas Legends Showdown continues. Up next, a singles competition that is going to be one not to miss, as 2 huge legends, Mil Mascaras, the Man of 1,000 Masks, and Rob Van Dam, clash in the next match.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall. Making his way to the ring from San Luis Potosi, Mexico, weighing in at 276 pounds, the hero, the Masked Man.
Without question, one of the greatest technical wrestlers ever to step out of Mexico, Mil Mascaras, the Man of 1,000 Masks, and he is going to be in competition against Rob Van Dam this evening, and that is going to be one to watch, Tex.
Well, that sounds good to me. The Man of 1,000 Masks going up against the whole freaking show. Pull up!
from Battle Creek, Michigan, weighing in at 235 pounds, Rob Van Dam!
They say that only two good things came out of Battle Creek, Michigan, Don. The Kellogg Cereal Company and the whole freaking show. Rob Van Dam, former ECW Tag Team Champion, along with Sabu, managed by Bill Alfonso. And man, him and Mil Mascaras clashing in this match. This is definitely going to be one not to be missed.
Indeed, the high-flying stylings of RVD set up against the technical brilliance of Mil Mascara is certainly a match for the ages right here, Tex.
Man, looks like we got the fans here split right down the middle, huh?
Indeed, both these individuals having built incredible careers for themselves over the years.
Don, at the speed these two guys are going to be moving, I hope you don't have trouble keeping up.
While it may present a challenge, Tex, I assure you I am up to that challenge. Look at the face of determination on Mil Mascaras. As referee Willie Johnson sounds the bell, we begin here. Mil Mascaras opens up with a kick, a couple of chops, a forearm to the face of RVD. RVD counters with an elbow to the face of his own. And Rob Van Dam with a jawbreaker. Down goes Mil Mascaras. RVD gets charged. Whoa, Mil Mascaras runs himself right into a power slam. And immediate cover 1, 2, and that was absolutely beautiful by Rob Van Dam. RVD off the ropes, beautiful shooting star, covers again. 1, no, only a 1. Mil Mascaras lifting that left shoulder, getting himself out of trouble here. And Rob Van Dam taking full advantage of a downed Mil Mascaras on the canvas. RVD quickly taking himself all the way up to the top rope, and here we go. Whoa, 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 right on his keister. Forearm from Mil Mascaras takes Rob Van Dam down. RVD catches another forearm from Mil Mascaras. RVD counters with a kick to the face. And just as quickly, Mil Mascaras back down on the canvas again, and look at this. RVD, look at this, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Rob Van Dam touches a kick to the head from Mil Mascaras. Now Mascaras locks up with RVD and whoa, into a suplex. Rob Van Dam clearly in control of Mil Mascaras at the present time. Now RVD into a submission here. Mil Mascaras not close enough to the ropes to call for a break. Mascaras locks it up with RVD. Up over one shoulder here. But Rob Van Dam counters it into a quick inverted DDT. Sure looks like Rob Van Dam has the man of 1,000 masks number here. Another jawbreaker. Mil Mascaras collapses to the canvas. Now RVD off the ropes, another beautiful shooting star, another cover. 1, 2, and again, Mil Mascaras breaking the pin. Mascaras misses with a drop kick. RVD locks him up. Mil Mascaras quick with the counter here. Up over the shoulder, Rob Van Dam hung up off the top rope. And a nice shooting star from Mil Mascaras as well. The man of 1,000 masks trying to turn the tides here. He has been at a huge disadvantage from the word go. A series of wicked kicks and chops. RVD on the ropes here. Mil Mascaras fails to connect with that move. Off the ropes. Catches RVD with the ankles. And whoa! Spins him round like a record. Now Mil Mascaras into a submission on Rob Van Dam. Referee Willie Johnson monitoring the situation closely. RVD slips out of the hold. Locks up with Mascaras. Look at this. Whoa, powerbomb. And again, off the rope. Oh, RVD missing on that one. As Mil Mascaras rounds him up again. RVD whipped into the far corner. Seated up on the top rope here, but RVD a little too quick, counters with a kick. Another, whoa, what a kick took Mil Mascaras down to the mat. RVD off the ropes, here we go, rolling thunder. And RVD back in control of the situation here. All the way up on the top. Connects with the 5-star frog splash, covers. 1, 2. Only 2. Again, Mil Mascaras raising the right shoulder with no time at all to spare. And now again, RVD, who has clearly been in control from the beginning, all the way up to the top one more time. Look at this, turns it around. Beautiful shooting star press. Off the ropes again, fails to connect. Mil Mascaras counters with one of his own. And the man of 1,000 masks, desperately trying to reverse the tides here. RVD counters with another kick to the head. RVD with a wicked kick, a couple of hard shots. And from behind, woohoo! What a slam right there and a stomp to the face, which I believe might have opened Mil Mascaras up here. RVD into another submission on Mil Mascaras. Really cinching it in here. But RVD breaks the hold. Mil Mascaras. Guardian, look at this wheelbarrow DDT. Beautifully executed. Hard kick to the back. Mil Mascaras. Again, desperately trying to regain control of this match, which has spiraled out of control for him. Hard kick to the back. RVD back to his feet. Whoa, whoa, look at this. RVD counters the Hurricane Rana with a power bomb. Covers, hooks the leg. And Mil Mascaras, wisely reaching for the rope. Referee Willie Johnson calling for the break. RVD can't believe it. Here we go, another beautiful press. Mil Mascaras back to his feet, catches a series of wicked chops and kicks, and down goes the man of 1,000 masks. RVD fails to connect with that knee. Mil Mascaras from behind, suplex, German suplex, and a knee to the face for Rob Van Dam. The man of 1,000 masks takes himself up to the top rope again, and look at this, beautifully executed by Mil Mascaras. Covers, hooks the leg. 1, 2, and again, only 2. Again, Mil Mascaras returning to that submission move on Rob Van Dam. RVD might be in some serious trouble at this point. Mil Mascaras releasing the hold. Gathers Rob Van Dam up. Whoa! Beautiful neck breaker. Did you see that? Covers. But no good. Too close to the ropes. RVD counters with a kick to the head. Rounds up Mil Mascaras. Mascaras whipped to the ropes. Head-on collision with no result. RVD whipped into the far corner by Mascaras. Counters. Escapes the corner. Locks up with Mil Mascaras. Beautiful suplex. Stomp to the back. Now RVD off the ropes. Here we go again with the Rolling Thunder. As RVD covers. 1, 2. Oh, wow. Mil Mascaras with some serious tenacity here, as RVD takes himself up to the top one more time. Rockstar Frog Splash, covers. 1, 2. And that is all Rob Van Dam overmatches Mil Mascaras in this one.
Here is your winner, Rob Van Dam.
RVD, the whole freaking show, picking up the Duke against Mil Mascaras in a match in which Rob Van Dam was absolutely just all over the place.
Yeah, that's right, he sure was. And I'll tell you what, Mil Mascaras, he kept trying to come back, but it just didn't seem to do any good. RVD just definitely had his number this time around. What a match. All right, folks, we're going to be back with our next contest in just a minute right after the break, so please stay with us. Hey, Dandy Don, we only got one tag team match on tap for tonight, but it is a dilly. Coming up, it's going to be Bobby Fulton and Tommy Rogers, the Fantastics, set to go up against Matt and Jeff, the Hardy Boys.
Well, then, it certainly seems like one tag team match is all we're going to need, Tex.
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 442 pounds.
It has been some time since we last saw the Fantastics in action here at RWL, but they are back tonight, and all set to go up against the Hardy Boys. Tex, who do you think's going to win this one?
Kind of hard to say. Tommy Rogers and Bobby Fulton got all the experience over the Hardy Boys, but the Hardy Boys, well, we know what Matt and Jeff Hardy are like, and they do not quit.
opponents, at a combined weight of 461 pounds, Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy, the Hardy Boys.
Will you just listen to that capacity crowd, Tex? They are going nuts here in Liverpool for the Hardy Boys, and man, this is gonna be a match and a half right here. Our only tag team contest on the card this evening, but it is definitely, as you say, a dilly.
Yes, sir, you can't say extreme in wrestling and not think of Matt and Jeff Hardy. These guys have done it all. They've had ladder matches, TLC matches, everything with the Dudley Boys, Edge and Christian. These guys have become the stuff of true legends.
Two completely different and distinct wrestling styles here in both these tag teams, and it is definitely set to be one for the books, Tex.
It sure is, and man, I can't wait.
Let's listen to those chants clearly directed at Matt Hardy. With Bobby Fulton and Matt Hardy starting off this tag team match, the referee sounds the bell. Here comes Matt Hardy. Whoa, what a neck breaker right there. And Matt immediately going for a cover. One, and barely just a one. Bobby Fulton with a jawbreaker. Down goes Matt Hardy. Fulton gathers Hardy up again. Woohoo! A knee across the back. And into a Russian leg sweep. Nice combination move by Bobby Fulton, tagging in Tommy Rogers, with Matt Hardy still getting to his feet. Up and over the shoulders goes Tommy Rogers into a Samoan drop. Matt Hardy rounding up Rogers again for a gut-wrench suplex. Hardy, hard right hand. And Tommy Rogers whipped into Hardy Boys territory here, as in comes Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy up on that second rope with a double axe handle across the arm, but Tommy Rogers very quickly countering it into a neckbreaker drop. Tommy Rogers sizing up Jeff Hardy here, hard shot across the back. Collar and elbow tussle. Jeff Hardy shoves him away. Standing dropkick takes Tommy Rogers down to the canvas. Followed up with a hard stomp. Beautiful shot to the arm right there. Jeff Hardy with that wild face paint. Look at this. Inverted Russian leg sweep, face down. Goes Tommy Rogers trying to find his way to his partner as Matt Hardy comes in on the tag. Here comes Bobby Fulton on the tag. Everybody misses that move. Whoa, and there's that neck breaker one more time from Matt Hardy going for the cover. One, only a one. Bobby Fulton still far too conditioned for this. Elbow to the face across. Oh man, Bobby Fulton gets slammed with another gut-wrench suplex. Matt Hardy rounds him up, has him up over the shoulders again. Here we go, another Samoan drop for Bobby Fulton. Matt Hardy, whoa, catches a clothesline. Again, the Fantastics definitely trumping the Hardy Boys in the experience. Whoa, what a spinning heel kick right there. It's Bobby Fulton says, I've had enough. Here comes Tommy Rogers. And here comes Jeff Hardy. Referee sees both tags. Jeff Hardy misses with the crossbody. Tommy Rogers goes behind. And a neckbreaker drop for Jeff Hardy. Rogers gathering up Jeff Hardy. Following up with a series of hard right hands. Down goes Jeff Hardy to the canvas. As Tommy Rogers resumes his, Jeff Hardy quick with the counter into a clothesline. Down into the corner went Tommy Rogers. Steps outside the ring for a moment as Jeff Hardy delivers another inverted DDT. Jeff covers. One. No, only one. Tommy Rogers back to his feet before Jeff Hardy, and that could be bad. Jeff Hardy draped across the ropes here. Look at this. Tommy Rogers draping Matt Hardy across that top rope. Hard kick to the lower regions. And I know that had to hurt. Tommy Rogers, woohoo, spinning forearm. Follows it up with a stomp. Jeff Hardy on Dream Street here. Kick to the midside. No. Jeff Hardy says, no, you're not going to get me with that one. Atomic drop right to the tailbone. Rogers, whip to the ropes, tilt to whirl slam from Jeff Hardy, immediately goes for the cover. 1, 2, just about a 2. Tommy Rogers once again gets to his feet before Jeff Hardy. But Jeff Hardy, there it is, a twist of fate. This could wrap this thing up right here. 1, 2, but no. Tommy Rogers able to break that pin. As Jeff Hardy steps out, taps in his brother Matt. And here comes Matt Hardy to settle things with Tommy Rogers. With a headlock punch, Matt Hardy goes behind, inverted dragon sleeper, but look at this, Tommy Rogers quickly turning it into a vertical suplex. Beautifully executed. Now Matt Hardy whips to the Fantastic's corner. In comes Bobby Fulton on the tag. Fulton, look at this, setting something up here. Hard kick to the back, followed up by a vertical suplex. And Bobby Fulton talking a little smack to Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy counters with a hard right hand. Whips, oh my, look at this. Tommy Rogers made a little mistake here. Went after his own tag team partner. That had to be embarrassing. Matt Hardy with the Dragon Sleeper has him up. Basic scoop slam. Hardy. Whoa, look at that. What a beautiful wraparound DDT. Bobby Fulton. Beautiful standing drop kick. And another. Down goes Matt Hardy a second time. Swing and a miss. And whoa, what a crossbody right there from Bobby Fulton. And momentum has shifted back and forth in this one already quite a bit. Oh, what a nasty shot. And down goes Matt Hardy, and we are into an armbar here. Possible submission. But Matt Hardy escapes the hold. Up over the shoulders goes Bobby Fulton again, and here we go, another Samoan drop. As Matt Hardy steps out, tags in Jeff Hardy, the Hardy Boys. Seem to be firing on all cylinders this evening, as you might say, Tex. Jeff Hardy escorting Bobby Fulton to the ropes here, but Bobby Fulton quick with the counter, escaping that potential disaster right there. Up goes Jeff Hardy. Whoa, inverted atomic drop, and whoa, that was low in the store. Whoa, what a suplex right there from Bobby Fulton. Fulton covers, tags, 1, 2, oh no. Jeff Hardy quickly back to his feet here. Bobby Fulton just finding it out. A hard chop across the chest and a hard right from Jeff Hardy. Down goes Bobby Fulton. Fulton gathered up again. Nice arm drag. Bobby Fulton. Whoa, drives a knee into the back, turns it into a Russian leg sweep. Again, a beautiful combination move from Bobby Fulton of the Fantastics. Now Fulton stalking Jeff Hardy here. What are we going to see here? Whoa! What a boot to the face right there. Knocked the face paint off Jeff Hardy, but Jeff Hardy quick with a fireman's carry counter. Gathers up Fulton again. An elbow to the face. Bobby Fulton being taken to Hardy Boys territory here into the corner, but quickly countering and escaping the situation. Whoa, what a drop right there. Jeff Hardy, who was not in trouble before, could be in trouble now. Hard forearm breaks the hold. And a face buster right there from Jeff Hardy. Covers. 1, 2, only 2. Bobby Fulton quickly back to his feet again. Goes after Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy with a hard kick to the midsection. And just hung him up over that top rope. Jeff Hardy gets countered here as Fulton pitches him over the top rope and out onto the floor. Now Fulton in hot pursuit of Jeff Hardy on the outside. Fulton rounds him up. Whoa, Jeff Hardy a little too fast right there. Another atomic drop out there on the outside. Fulton pitching Jeff Hardy halfway across towards the barricades. Whoa, look at this. and quickly with the counter. Collar and elbow tie up. Jeff Hardy shoves him away. And into the apron. Fulton drives Hardy into the apron. Hardy drives Fulton into the apron. And this could get monotonous. Oh, one more time for Bobby Fulton. And yet another. And another. Getting closer and closer to that ring post. Perilously close to the ring post. Throw into the steel steps. Goes Bobby Fulton. Jeff Hardy gathering him up, but Fulton quick with the counter as the referee continues to count here. Both men have a count of 20 to get back inside that ring. Jeff Hardy counters. Fulton counters. Now, whoa, fireman's carry from Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy rounds him up. Fulton pitched almost all the way to his corner. Jeff Hardy takes himself inside. Referee still counting here. Jeff Hardy breaks the count, starts it over, comes on outside, working up the crowd here in Liverpool as Bobby Fulton quickly gets back to his feet. And whoa, into the apron one more time. Fulton rolled back inside the ring. Here comes Jeff Hardy. Arm drag from Bobby Fulton. Fulton gathering Hardy up. Hardy quick with the counter and a kick to the back of the leg and a running clothesline that takes Fulton down to the canvas one more time. Jeff Hardy working the crowd here in Liverpool. They are loving the Hardy Boys here. Jeff Hardy slowly backing away from Bobby Fulton. Fulton catches an elbow to the face. Whoa, there's that. Whoa, my, what a slam that is from Jeff Hardy. Just pitched him over his shoulders. Jeff Hardy sizing up Bobby Fulton here. Fulton trying to get back to his feet. Jeff Hardy right there on the scene. Collar and elbow tie up one more time. Fulton shoves Hardy away. And here we go, a series of short jabs. And look at this. Woohoo! Down goes Jeff Hardy. Hardy back to his feet. Takes Fulton to the ropes. Down goes Fulton. And a stomp to the chest from Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy going for the cover. 1, 2, but no. Tommy Rogers there to save his tag team partner. Fulton with Hardy down on the canvas into an armbar here. Matt Hardy with a kick to the head breaks that submission hold as Jeff Hardy tags in his brother. Bobby Fulton catches. Whoa, what a drop right there from Matt Hardy. Off the ropes, here we go, leg drop. Off the ropes yet again. And here we go, another leg drop from Matt Hardy. Team Extreme seizes control of this one from the Fantastics pretty quickly. Beautiful one-arm slam from Matt Hardy. Cover. 1, 2, 3, and that is all. Matt and Jeff Hardy beating the Fantastics in this one by pinfall.
Here are your winners, Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy, the Hardy Boys.
Well, you know, Don, I was kind of thinking to myself that the Fantastics, based on experience, might actually win this one, but woohoo, Matt and Jeff Hardy showing the stuff that they are made of, and man, they did take down the Fantastics in pretty impressive time, with Matt Hardy picking up that pinfall on Bobby Fulton. Beautifully done by Matt and Jeff Hardy.
And so it goes, Matt and Jeff Hardy, the Hardy Boys, picking up a 3-count pinfall on the Fantastics in a tag team match that, like you said, Tex, if it was the only one we've had tonight, well, it was certainly something. Fans, we'll be returning with our main event very shortly, a main event, a non-title main event featuring the RWL No Rules champion, Jake the Snake Roberts, when we return with more Legend Showdown right after the break. Well, Tex, you know, a couple of weeks ago, Jake the Snake Roberts became the new RWL No Rules champion, and he has been proving himself. Tonight, he's in our main event, set to go up in a non-title contest against Rick Boogs.
Yes, sir. He was in there with Bruiser Brody, Kevin Sullivan, Cactus Jack, Umaga, and Haku, of course, the former reigning champion. But Jake the Snake Roberts came up roses and wound up our new No Rules champion.
The kicker, Tex, is that it was not his first attempt, and his previous attempts had been singles. So what were the odds that he should come up winning in a six-man elimination?
I know, right? But hey, like it or lump it, he is, and tonight he's one-on-one in a non-title with this man right here, Mr. Rick Boogs.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Madison, Wisconsin, weighing in at 234 pounds, Rick Boogs!
Well, a lot of wrestlers have nicknames and a lot of them don't. Rick Boogs doesn't, but I have given him one. I call him the Throwback. Because you look at that man. That man is a throwback to classic 1980s pro wrestling.
Indeed, Rick Boogs sometimes looking as if he had stepped straight out of a time machine.
What's more, he's a powerhouse with big-time in-ring ability. The only thing is that he's way down on the ladder. It's going to take him a little while to climb up, and he's going to try to use Jake the Snake Roberts as one of them stepping stones.
And his opponent, representing the family from Stone Mountain, Georgia, weighing in at 249 pounds, the Extreme Hardcore Wrestling Champion, Jake the Snake Roberts.
Jake Roberts, accompanied as he is so very often by Damien in that burlap bag. And Jake the Snake Roberts, who was not taken seriously until he seized that No Rules Championship, and now they're taking him very seriously indeed, Tex.
Well, that's right, and he ought to, because quite frankly, Jake the Snake Roberts bucked all the possible odds and came up with a great big win and comes up with that No Rules Championship, and he's going to go show off tonight against Rick Boogs.
A spectacular non-title main event here on RWL Legends Showdown. Rick Boogs all set to go against Jake the Snake Roberts. Willie Johnson ringing the bell. Rick Boogs opens up with a series of hard shots. Locks it up with Jake Roberts. Has that arm torqued, but Jake Roberts counts with a kick to the midsection and a hard right that takes Rick Boogs down to the mat. Now Jake Roberts working on the arms of Rick Boogs. Rounds him up again slowly. Kick to the midsection, a hard slap. A series of short right jabs, a left. And here we go, Rick Boogs being bounced off the ropes by Jake the Snake Roberts. And the No Rules champion showing off a little bit here tonight. Didn't even need a steel chair to do this one. Here we go, man. Whoa. Beautiful elbow drop off the top rope. Rick Boogs catches the leg of Jake Roberts into a dragon screw. And now Rick Boogs gets countered and he gets a dragon screw. Well, this one's going to be a lot of back and forth, Tex. Oh! Drives a knee into the arm of Rick Boogs. Jake Roberts now stomping away at Rick Boogs. Boogs, considered something of an upstart around here, but still extraordinarily talented, pitches Jake Roberts across the ring. There's that double choke lift again and hurls Jake Roberts across the ring. Drops an elbow across the chest. Now Rick Boogs establishing control here. Jake Roberts counters with a kick to the head. As Boogs continues to fight his way into this one. Has Jake Roberts up over his shoulder and, right head first into the corner turnbuckle. Boogs covers. One and only a one. Rick Boogs will have to do a little bit more. Jake Roberts rounded up. And again, Rick Boogs with a flurry of shots drives Jake Roberts into the corner. Jake the Snake head first into the buckle. And now Rick Boogs, look at this, driving the back and into a suplex. Belly to belly suplex, beautifully done. Rick Boogs driving a rolling elbow into the chest of Jake the Snake Roberts. Boogs. Countered by Jake. Hard right. Collar and elbow. Rick Boogs whipped into the far corner and Jake Roberts delivers a jab. And woohoo! Pitched him across the ring by his head. Jake the Snake. Hard right, spins him around. Has Boogs up a nice side suplex. Now Jake Roberts. All the way up to the top and boom! Another elbow drop across the chest. Jake Roberts going for the cover. 1. And again, only a 1. Rick Boogs. In some trouble here. Jake Roberts. Pouring it on. Delivering a series of wicked stomps. Now into a blatant choke. Rick Boogs, finding himself at a considerable disadvantage at the present time. He is busted open and he is bleeding too. So here we go. Rick Boogs counters into an inverted DDT. Rounds up Jake the Snake Roberts. Hard series of shots again. But Jake Roberts counters with a forearm. A knee to the midsection from Rick Boogs. Now Rick Boogs escorts Jake Roberts to the ropes, delivers a hard right hand, has him up in the cradle position off the ropes. Look at this, driving knees into the side of Jake the Snake Roberts repetitively. And woohoo! Fall away slam. Rick Boogs definitely displaying some power here. Jake Roberts with a shoulder tackle takes Boogs down. Rounds him up again. Short arm clothesline, down goes Rick Boogs. Jake the Snake covers. 1, 2. Whoa, well, that was a close one. Rick Boogs managing to power his way out of that pin, but Jake Roberts smelling blood in the water here. But Rick Boogs counters with a kick to the midsection, locks up Jake the Snake Roberts, has him up. Look at this, spinning him around here, beautifully done. Whoa, and a beautiful slam from Rick Boogs. Doing a little bit of showing off here. Oh my, look at this, has him all the way up. And he's gonna take a hard drop. Whoa, military press drop right there. Rick Boogs covers. 1, 2. Whoa, Will. Oh my, this is gonna be an intense main event, no question of it, Tex. Rick Boogs taking advantage of Jake the Snake Roberts. Jake Roberts back to his feet. Look at this. Whoa, what a slam right there with a bridge and a pin. 1, 2, no. Jake Roberts again finding his way out of danger. But now Rick Boogs is the one stalking Jake Roberts. Kick to the midsection. Look at this. Here we go. With the bump handle up and over. And whoa, what a slam right there. Rick Boogs going for a cover. 1, 2. And no, Rick Boogs admonishing the referee to count faster. Jake Roberts rolls out of the way of a rolling elbow drop. Now Jake the Snake with a kick to the midsection. Locks up Boogs. Has him in the cradle position, drives his back into the turnbuckle, and he hurls him out into the center of the ring. Setting him up for this right here as Jake Roberts goes to the top rope, delivers yet another elbow drop. Jake covers. 1, 2. No! Rick Boogs again finding his Willie Johnson catching a whole bunch of heck from these wrestlers. Now Jake Roberts in the middle of the ring into a submission on Rick Boogs. And Rick Boogs with no means of escape, no means of egress here. And Jake Roberts releasing the hold. Slams the head of Rick Boogs into the canvas. The No Rules champion. No ruling it as best he can without no rules. Running clothesline takes Rick Boogs down to the mat. And a stomp to the head. The already injured head of Rick Boogs. Kick to the midsection. A series of hard shots. Whoa, what a jab right there. Bounced Rick Boogs off the ropes. And now Jake choking Rick Boogs with the rope and yanks him out onto the middle of the ring. And once more, Jake the Snake Roberts all the way up to the top, the high rent district here. This time waiting for Rick Boogs to stand himself up. And here we go. Whoa, Jake misses with a double axe handle. Rick Boogs still stunned. Short arm clothesline takes him right back down to the mat. Jake covers. 1, 2, no! A lot of near falls in this one. And Rick Boogs absolutely on Dream Street here as Jake the Snake Roberts begins to stalk him yet again. Here we go. Jake Roberts delivers that DDT as only Jake the Snake Roberts can do it. And Rick Boogs might be done here. Jake rolls him over, covers. 1, 2. Whoa! I don't believe it. Tex, I do not believe it. Rick Boogs with the wherewithal to get that shoulder up after the DDT. Jake with a kick to the midsection. As Rick Boogs up over the shoulders. And here goes Rick Boogs head first into the turnbuckle and down into the corner. Quickly countering, standing himself up and escaping the corner. Hard series of shots from Rick Boogs. A double chop takes Jake down again. Rick Boogs with that two-handed choke lift pitches Jake Roberts across the ring. And Rick Boogs repeating the process here. Now Rick Boogs, whoa, headbutt down to the lower abdomen, and I do mean lower, ladies and gentlemen. Rick Boogs with Jake the Snake Roberts in a predicament here all the way up. With that military press drop one more time, down goes Jake Roberts face first into the canvas. As Rick Boogs drags a prone and helpless Jake the Snake Roberts into the middle of the ring, covers. 1, 2, and no! Again, Jake Roberts powering out, and again Willie Johnson catching all kind of hell from Rick Boogs for counting slowly. I don't think he was counting slowly, but apparently Rick Boogs does. And here we go. Into the pump handle, up over the shoulders, and into the slam. Rick Boogs covers. 1, 2, and again, Jake the Snake Roberts. What the hell is keeping Jake the Snake Roberts going, Tex? Rick Boogs, extremely aggressive in this main event. Running Bulldog, down goes Rick Boogs. Jake the Snake Roberts, at this point, toying with his food here. Jake the Snake takes himself up to the top turnbuckle yet again. In the far corner, Rick Boogs slowly standing himself up. Jake Roberts comes down off that turnbuckle, locks it up with Rick Boogs, has him up over the shoulders. Fireman's carry position, hangs him up over the top rope. Now Jake Roberts, whoa, with a leg breaker right there. Rick Boogs counters with a kick to the head. Down goes Jake the Snake Roberts. Jake, a shot to the midsection. A hard right that spins Rick Boogs around. And up go, whoa, atomic drop. Right to the tailbone. Jake Roberts starts to open up here very aggressively. Rick Boogs is absolutely reeling, and he is stunned. Hard right again. Up again, and whoa, another side suplex from Jake Roberts. Hard stomp to the arm. Rick Boogs gathered up yet again and slammed headfirst into the canvas. Rick Boogs counters back to his feet, misses. Jake the Snake counters. Now Rick Boogs taking Jake the Snake Roberts where he wants him to go, into the turnbuckle, into the corner, and now out of the corner. Oh man, look at this. There we go. That belly-to-belly suplex by Rick Boogs again. Jake Roberts charges. Whoa, ducks out of the way. Rick Boogs ducks out of the way. Now Boogs with Jake up over the shoulders again. Top turnbuckle, head first. Now into a submission. That rear chin lock applied by Rick Boogs, and he is cinching it in. And whoa, Rick Boogs starting to really bleed here. Slams Jake Roberts head first, rolling elbow into the back of Jake the Snake. Rick Boogs all the way up at the top here. Jake Roberts slowly getting to his feet. And here comes, whoa, Rick Boogs changes his mind here. Locks up, whips Jake out onto the floor. Rick Boogs in hot pursuit. Oh, whoa, a stomp to the lower abdomen. And some heavy weight applied there. Jake Roberts, catches a fist drop from Rick Boogs. And another rolling elbow to the chest. Referee counting as Jake Roberts is stood up again by Rick Boogs, and Rick Boogs, into an announce table. My goodness. Head first into the lower abdomen of Jake the Snake Roberts. Rick Boogs pouring on the aggression on the outside, doing all the damage he possibly can. Rolls the No Rules champion into the ring. And Rick Boogs really feeling himself here. Makes his way back inside. Jake Roberts slowly getting back to his feet. Double axe handle takes him right down to the canvas again. And right back into that rear chin lock with the knee being driven into the back of Jake the Snake Roberts. Rick Boogs really pouring it on here. Slams Jake Roberts head first into the mat, and he is ready to go. Setting up something big here. Jake the Snake Roberts says, no you don't. Takes him down to the canvas. Jake the Snake rounds him up. And here we go. There's the DDT, face first into the mat. Planted Rick Boogs. Jake Roberts with the wrist and ankle of Rick Boogs, dragging him center ring. Now Jake rolls him over, goes for the cover, hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, and that is it. Chalk it up. Jake the Snake Roberts, the No Rules champion, wins this one by pinfall.
Here is your winner, Jake the Snake Roberts.
Well, to his credit, Rick Boogs certainly trying to prove himself a foeman worthy of Jake the Snake Roberts' steel, but in the end, Jake the Snake getting the Duke, getting a 3-count pinfall over Rick Boogs, and you've got to be impressed with that.
Hey, you know what? Willie Johnson's not impressed with Damien. Look at him go. You ain't kidding, no dandy Don. Jake the Snake Roberts really has stepped up to the plate and really started hitting him out of the park lately, and as No Rules champion, he may go a very long way.
Well, fans, that's just about going to do it for this evening's session of RWL Legend Showdown. We thank you, as always, for joining us, and we hope you'll join us Saturday night for RWL Snarl, as usual. For all of us here at RWL, Tex Lynch and myself, Don Hickson, thank you very much, good night, and we shall see you next time.